Hey, YouTubers, my God's eagle eyes. What's going on with y'all today? Um, Happy, beautiful, rainy Friday. This is January the 31st, and it's I believe it's after 3 o'clock or so. And this week went by fast on a Friday, right? I'm in Carrollton, Georgia, an hour away from Atlanta, born and raised, and I just want to give a shout out to my mentor slash sponsor. She sponsors when God lays on her hand, on her heart. She sponsors what God lays on her heart uh, for my being an advocate for mental health, where I mentor and do spiritual awakening, which is like spiritual uh, counseling of the mental health through, at times, abstract art. So I've been doing this with peers. Oh, it's been, whew, it's been at least about over 8 years or so. You know, I used to work with this network that was part of the Georgia behavior of mental health, and in Atlanta. So today I'm just covering uh well, welcome to my channel, and virtual hugs to all of my subscribers and new subscribers. This is Paula, and mental illness is real. And I just I just want to touch bases about me living with bipolar 2 disorder, me living with it, okay? And I teach people, educate the peers, rather, because we all peers, of what we have experienced, and I educate the peers about how do I go through my mental health changes every day, which you all see when you look at my old videos. You know, I basically, I will have on my wig sometimes I don't, and you will see me wake up and the way I feel, the way I look. So I just wanted to give a little of my journey as well. Today is a pretty good day. I know it's raining, but my diagnosis also is fibrolaxia. Fibrolaxia. I can't say the name correctly, but it my whole body aches, but my medicine helps it. It's supposed to cut it down along with my bipolar. Okay. And even though I have arthritis, and my manic is average. I had to push myself, put on these clothes and get on out today after I did my session with my peers, which, that is my livelihood. And it it feels good to get out. And I educate the peers that we still can have a life, can still enjoy our day to day. And so when I got up this morning and freshen up, wash my face, brush my teeth, I did my praise walk, where I walk around my kitchen to my living room, and I say, Jesus, 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 after I confess my sins and repent and everything. I say, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. When you don't have anything to say or don't know what to say, just say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. So I walk around throughout the day. I can't walk in the rain. So I always do it inside anyway, because I get out every other day, take out my trash, and, and just get things I need to get, or I'm on my way uh, back to the other store to get my refill on another pill that's dealing with my diabetes, that helps regulate it, because I'm watching what I'm eating and everything like that. So you all, everything that you're doing, and I can't say this no more than what I I can't say it more any more than I can. I mean, I could, you know, everything you're doing is just, it deals with mental health. It's mental health. It is mental, whatever you're doing, even if you're in a relationship, that I highly recommend, if you're in a relationship that is not healthy and is toxic, and I don't know how much you pray, but God will give you a sign. I don't know if you be married or whatever. A lot of times, and I've been through it because I'm also an advocate of domestic violence. I've talked with different people, different couples, and I know what I see. I see sometimes, it could be either the woman or the man that you're not going through a healthy relationship, or it could be both. She have all this going on, he has all this going on, and when you fast and pray and be in the spirit realm, you could see all the darkness in them. You could see if it be in both or one. Sometimes it's in both. You can see the darkness. You can see in the spirit, because it's like, I know this is one, it's not summer, so you don't have no suntan or something like that in the winter, unless you've been working at something in the sun or something. But anyway, I always say, is it me? Excuse me, my sinus and stuff, and this irritate me because I love to wear my short hair. But yeah, it's I hate to see people going through this, because I always give my experience and educate the other peers of what I experienced in it. And it wasn't funny then, but I could laugh now about certain things that happened. But it's serious, though. It's not a funny matter, because I hurry up and I got the hell up out of there. Okay? And I know it was both of us not knowing that I was triggered and didn't know what was going on with me. So I just, this is a really serious mental time because of what's going on with the world. And they're talking about the things like the food stamps and Section 8 and all that. Let me tell you about this. This is not for everybody, okay? But if you do receive stamps and on Section 8, if you could do any better, mainly this is temporary. It's temporary things. It's not on to be on there and you just acting whatever. Okay. God of 2025, God is exposing and doing and making, and he has solutions. So I look at 2025 as exposure and solutions. I speak into, even within myself, because I'm talking to me as I talk to this phone, and it's going to be, and once it's uploaded, it talks to it. This reach billions of people, that I should say, as a global speaker. We speak into people's lives that has dealt with mental health, educate them, or whatever else that people do. And we just have to be cautious what's going on around us. Like I say, 2025 is of exposure and solutions. All right. It's so important to make sure you're living a healthy life mentally. It first starts with the mentally. You have to start off, because this is like the computer that you put in something and it tells everything else what to do. You got to take care of your mental health, okay? You got to be able to, if you work a 9 to 5 or if you retired or whatever, like I said, it's not for everybody. I need to talk to the ones that, you know, is struggling or been struggling or in toxic relationships and all. God is giving me what to say to you. You first of all got to stay in prayer. You got to get a closer relationship with God and read your Bible. Try to get someone, a mentor that seems, that you see is walking right. Because a lot of people are not in the church now because, the church, how that going. But I can't say that's between them and God. You got to have a personal relationship with God. And once you do that, then God will show you and steer you to the right place, to what to do. Now, like I say, I really, 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 it's important that I speak on relationships, because some people are in some relationships, they can't even breathe right. The partner is looking at their phone. They're taking out or being cruel to the children and everything. I know by personal experience, because I dealt with this personally, not knowing that I was doing all of this toward, my family and children when they were growing up. So thank God that God separated us, because some people really can't raise children when they're in a certain estate of their mind, going through a divorce, going through domestic violence, going through all of that. I've experienced all of that. I know what it's like to have two black eyes, and then the other person, and you black in their eyes, fighting back as well. I've seen too many couples where I could see in the spirit realm is toxic. It's got a dark circle around them. And the partners are so jealous of each other, especially one person. It could be the woman toward the man or vice versa. They don't have no trust, no communication. And then they want to act like everything is all right when they get around friends and family. And it shows so bad. It shows. It shows in the way you look, you dress, it just shows, So every day, as my way of living, God has me to do spiritual awakening with the peers, just counsel them, and we talk about the mental health and everything. It's more like supporting and everything. And I do charge for certain sessions and stuff, and always looking for sponsors, because I do spiritual awakening through abstract art. It's a spiritual way of abstract art and sketches that I work with, the peers and everything. So I just want to thank you all for just being part of Mental Illness is Real, my channel. I am Paula, and I pray that this touch whoever it needed to touch. Because like I say, what all we do is not for everybody. It's for who people are dealing with right now. I've been through it. And everything we dealing with now, when you even looking at the internet, all this stuff they talking about, and they're freaking out over the food stamps and the Section 8. All of this is mental. Just get in the word and do what you want to do to be in control of your life, and get it together and write down step by step what you want to accomplish. Now, this month is gone, but going into February tomorrow, just start just writing little bitty baby steps, little bitty things, so you can just tackle the little bitty steps where it will go into the big goal that you want it to go to. Okay. And so this, everything, what we do, even to crank up our vehicles and everything, it takes us to be able to know that we got to turn the key for everything to work. Okay. So I don't want to hold you. It's raining out here. I got to pick up my medicine and get on back in and work with my therapy. I have a support group I'm in. I do on Saturdays. It's the first day of it on Saturdays. And just Google whatever we need support. When you living with a mental illness, whatever you living with, support, therapy. That's what gets you going. It really helps you every day to live your life. Be careful with the people that is around you. You got to be careful. Even, I don't care if it's your parents or family members, anybody that is causing any kind of toxic around you and negativity and narcissists, just get back. Just do it softly. You have to love them from afar, because you don't need all of that on you. And on the next video, I want to talk to you all about being a caregiver. It's coming up for the third year that I was a caregiver, with my mom. She died of dementia. It'll be 3 years next month, and she was 86. And I want to get back into that, talking about dementia and where my mind was. And I don't even know if I was on medicine yet. I don't even know, was I diagnosed? I don't think I was. I don't even know. And it's getting to the point where my memory, I can remember real good of the past or something. But then all of a sudden, my memory just goes and comes. I talk about menopause and grieving. So this is what this channel is about. So I'm going to let you all go. I am so grateful to have you all. I pray that this touch anyone that need this. And remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.